Hello everyone, Bill Molyneux here for Bill's Wargame World. Well, I cleaned up the France 1940 game. It's gone. And I have this Antietam bridge we got at the which seems to be a pain in the butt to put together. And then we have these vehicles we got at Historicon. So, we have not really had a Bill basement chit chat session in a long time. So what do you say we all chit chat a bit while I guess we'll start with the Wirbelwind. All right. And we'll start with the Wirbelwind. We need some glue. Now, Lisa is actually making chicken and dumplings. And so that's what she's doing. And I'm not going to say more than that. And she made a fruit salad. All right, we're getting this Wirbelwind back together. Got this from a nice fella at the flea market. So there we go. Now it looks like there's another plate somewhere, and I think this is it here. Okay, so I'll glue this in first. And boy, all the pins on this are gone. I'm not sure how this will work, but we'll see. So when do you decide when to stop working on or start working on stuff and do wargaming? It's always a challenge to decide which is more important, painting the figures or getting things around for the next convention or play testing. All right, so the Wirbelwind is coming along. And then that piece goes there. But you'll set that to the side along with this. All right, so we have a few pieces. Now this says 432 on it. I don't know if that belongs to this vehicle because the turret on the Wirbelwind's 327. Well, let's take a look at our chassis. And if George from New Jersey is watching this, I hope you're not getting bored. So, what was everyone's favorite game at Historicon? Now, there was a lot of neat games there. Really was. Oh, well, we'll put this back wheel in. Oh my goodness. For some reason, I don't know if this model is really old or what, but parts just keep falling off of it. Really weird. Oh, there we go. Now I'll mount this on a piece of cardboard with, so the tracks and all the bogies won't get messed up. All right. The Jack here from Arizona. He actually had a license to drive tanks when he was building them, and I forgot where he was building them at, but Jack was building tanks at one time and test driving them from our Gettysburg area gamer group. Okay. So the Wirbelwind bogey is giving me a hard time. I'm worried if I don't have the track on, the tension won't be there later. There we go. All right. Do that. And yes, I had a fight with it a little bit. Now we have the hole here and some assorted parts. This goes on there. Got a gas can. And then we have that. All right, we have a little cut and craft. We'll change our, here's our cut and craft. And I really want to get this thing put together for my early war stuff. So, I guess we'll do the cut and craft first. Now, what I find interesting in the world of wargaming is just how much stuff everyone, including myself, has that doesn't get painted, I guess. They're put into action. There we go. So, and there. Huh. A little cut and craft just being a pain. I don't know why, but we will put the other fender on it. So I get more into wanting to work on the games and play than I do working on the figures and that kind of stuff. All right, so we got the fender back on. And then this thing, all right, this piece goes in the front. Like so. And we'll put a dab of glue there. I'm making a huge mess. All right. There we go. Okay. And the Kenton Craft supposed to have a front wheel. Here's its trailer. And it's missing its axle, missing wheels. I have some Marks wheels I can put on it. that will work fine. And okay. I should ask Dave what the how effective. I don't think whirlwinds were that effective. I think they had issues with the typhoons and all. Uh, they were subject to air attack just as easy as anything else. All right. Wow. I need another Mark's wheel for the trailer, and somehow I have to get this front tire put on the Kenton Craft. Let's see where we are with this thing. All right. Only looks like it was half put together. I'll take off a couple of these pieces. Get out the X-Acto knife. Wow, I can't hardly see some of this very good. I'm gonna think, yeah, these are the hatches, I guess. So we got the hatches. Look at that. And yeah. Whoops. Okay. I'm gonna take this right off, I think. Now, so the whirlwind is drying. Let's find out what bogies and running wheels and all we have for this thing. Hey, just discovered we're missing a trap for this. Huh. Nope, here it is. Very relaxing. Been a rough couple days with Miss Sicky, but they're doing fine. Oh, boy, I'm gonna have to get out the tank book, figure out how to put this thing together. So, well, we know right now. Yeah. All right, this goes on the back. That's an easy fix, and all right. Well, there's a lot of wheels in here. Anita, and I found it. Okay. So we have all the bogies and wheels. But once I glue something, you can't touch it much. I'm going to put this sprocket on. And there we go. So, I try to get this sprocket on here. And it doesn't want to go on, everybody. Just don't know. So, it looks like the sprocket was broken. So what we're going to do, we'll widen the hole on that. Okay. Now let's see if it'll fit over that broken peg with the Dremel. And now it does. Perfect. Okay, I had to take the Dremel and zap it. Now it fits. We're going to throw some more glue on it. There. Now, I'm working on the Battle of Bentonville game. That's my next board game for the BMG Game Company, or whatever it is. There we go. Now I'm going to go and pull up pictures of this Panzer One. I think this is the command tank. So we'll find out exactly how all the bogies go on here, all these running wheels. Well, everything is sort of drying. We're going to see what I can do for putting that gun shield on here. All right. So we have the other piece of the gun shield. That's underneath the Kettenkraft. Okay. Well, so it looks like it goes a bit like that. Now, how do you keep it in place? All right. Well, let's see if this will work. We need something in there to prop that piece up, because it's not going to stay. Definitely not that way. All right. Here we go. Now we get out trusty glue. I'm thinking these flea market tanks were very, very old. The reason I think that is the glue on these has actually just started to come apart. Okay. So we need to put a piece of filler in the back just temporarily. Hold that up like that. And one more piece. That should be about right. Now let's see what happens, everyone. So leave a comment what your favorite game was at Historicon. And those of you that didn't make it to Historicon, I have a lot of videos out there, 24 or 25 of them. So you can see all the great games, all the work the vendors do. And I got that sucker in there finally. And okay, there we go. Now when this dries, I'm going to go ahead and glue those guns in a higher upright position. They keep flopping down. I can't do any more work on these vehicles because I have all these riding wheels and all. So my next thing is I'm going to look up this light tank, see how the bogies work. And by the way, I have this BMC Antietam bridge, which seems to be a nightmare to put together. All right, well, this is about a 20-minute just build bannering basement world. Um, really appreciate all the positive waves. I've been doing a lot of chores for Lisa today and yesterday. So I'm going to say stay safe, be kind, be courteous. And this was from Bill's Workbench today. Bye bye, everyone.